everyone, welcome back to another She Budgets video. For those that don't know me, my name is Sarah and I love all things budgeting, planning and personal finance. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through our July budget results. So let's get into it and see how we did for the month. So as you can see, this is at the end of your monthly. So we've got July, this is at the end of the month. I've already written down our budget categories that we use. So we have groceries, eating out, car, the boys. So that's anything to do with Teddy and Sunny. House, utilities, memberships and subscriptions, splurge, debt, savings, investing, unbudgeted, and our income. And then down here, this is the budget amount that I did at the beginning of the month to try to stick to. For us, July was a 5 pay period month. So that's why you'll see like groceries, we budget $250 a week. So 250 times 5, that was 1,250. And then what I do is I go and have a look at all of our expense trackers and I add it all up and write down the actual. So let's get into it and see how we did. So for groceries, we budgeted 1,250 and we actually were slightly over, which does not surprise me with how everything is going, with everything that's going on with the price increases at the moment. So that is over by $49 there. So not too bad. I'm happy with that. It could have been worse, but I think for next month we're going to up our grocery budget. I think we might have to up it to $260 a week. So for eating out, we budget $50 a week, so $250 for the month, and we were under that, which was great, so $179. So I'll quickly, haven't done the math for this one, 250 take 179. So we were under budget by $71, which is great. So yeah, we usually budget about $50 a week for that. Car, we budgeted $790 and we were under budget. I feel like petrol prices are decreasing again. Is anyone else finding that in their area? Ours have definitely gone down again. Like diesel, I've got a diesel car and it was under $2, which was really good. So we were under budget for that. So what were we under budget by? Is that 80, 82? I should use a calculator. Next we have the boys, so we budget about $800. That includes all things like childcare, swimming fees, anything we buy for them. And we came to 655, which was under, which was great. So 800 take 655, so we're under budget by 145. So far so good. Only groceries we've gone over. Okay, so house, that includes like our rates for our house. What else does that include? Anything we buy for the house in general. We were just we came at $324 for the month, so just over by $24, which is not too bad. Utilities is next. We budgeted $625 and that was $625, which was good. So there was zero difference there. Membership and subscriptions, that includes like Spotify, what else, Foxtel, what else do we have, like Apple, anything we have there. So we budgeted $200 and we came in at $186, so we're under budget by $14, which is great. Splurge, we budget, Colin and I get $50 a week each to spend on whatever we like, so that was $500 with $0 difference. That's always the same. Debt, this is our like minimum amount that we pay, and it was that minimum amount. We aren't currently putting any extra towards debt at the moment, but in the future we definitely will be. Savings, we try to save around $500 a week, but we actually saved a lot more this month, and that was to do with like our tax return coming in. So what were we, 2.5 take 8,925. So we were over budget, which is a good thing for this category, by $6,425, which is great. We're so happy with that. So we put a lot of that into our emergency fund. Investing 150, that stayed the same. This is for our boys for their future, so we just invest a small amount, $15 a week each, into their accounts for their future. And then unbudgeted, we always budget $0 because we hope we don't have anything unbudgeted, but we actually had $1,473. And I'm just trying to think what this was. I think it was things like our microwave plate smashed. Thank you, Teddy. So we had to buy a new microwave plate. What else was there? I feel like there was just a few things that just sort of all added up that we didn't budget for. So, there was a tax fee for Cohen. So that wasn't budgeted for. So that was the big one actually for that. So we were over budget, 1,473. Not ideal, but anyway, lucky we had some income coming in. And so for income, budget around 11,100. That's on our like minimum amount. So if Cohen does overtime, it's going to be more. So our income though for this month was $19,118, and a big chunk of that, like nearly $5,000 of that, is my tax that came in. So that was really good. Another thing that was Cohen gets paid to play football, so that was some of the money there too. I think we sold a few things on Facebook Marketplace, so that added to that as well. And Cohen did some overtime, of course. So really happy with that. So let's go 19,118, take 11,100. So we'll over budget, which is a good thing in this category, by $8,018, which is so good. So yeah, we're able to put a lot more into that savings. So now what I go and do is I go and do the percentage of our income that these categories and see what most of our money is going towards. So I'll quickly go and do that. Okay, so I quickly did the income percentage off camera, and what we had was we had groceries came in at 7% of our income, eating out was just 1%, car was 4%, then we had the boys was also 4%. I sort of round these up a bit, they're not completely accurate, but pretty much. House was 2.5%, then we had utilities was 4%. Our income. What else? Membership subscription was 1.5%. Splurge was 3% of our income, which I'm really happy with. Debt was 17% of our income, and this was the big one. Savings was 40%. So nearly half of our income went to savings, which is amazing. I'm so happy with that. Investing was 1%. And unbudgeted was 8%. So it'd be great to get that unbudgeted down as well. So yeah, well then income, that's 100% of the, there we go. So that all equals 100%. So what I like to do as well is I like to just grab a couple of highlighters and just go and see. So groceries was over, house was over, savings, good thing being over, and unbudgeted over, and our income was over. And then under budget, we had eating out, the car, the boys, and membership and subscription. So yeah, like I said, now what I do is I reflect on our month. So we're going to up, so I write these things down here. We'll up groceries to $260 a week, and hopefully we can stay under, but stick to that budget. What else? I think we need to I usually budget $140 a week for petrol, so I might decrease that, so maybe $120 a week to petrol. And hopefully we can stick to that. But other than that, really, and then unbudgeted, I might say a goal of stay under $1,000 for unbudgeted. So that might be our goal for August. So that's what I use this box for, to write some notes from here. But overall, really happy with that. A great month for income, thanks to tax returns. But yeah, overall, really happy with that. And then I usually just write down here our mortgage. and how much we paid off. We paid off times 2, $16.56. And then we also have the car loan, and we paid $6.51. I actually don't know what that Ducks Colin, because that's in his name, what's remaining on that. And then the mortgage, I should have done this off camera, but I can't remember as well, but we'll add that in there as well. And then I just go and write, so how much savings we had. So, oh, my pen's running out. So we had investing, we saved $150 towards investing this month. We had the 1K challenge. All right, so for the 1K challenge, we saved $87 this month. And then we had our sinking funds. How much did we put? Okay, so in our sinking funds, we put $1,577 towards our sinking funds. And then we have our emergency fund. And we put, okay, so in our emergency fund, we put $7,261. So that's amazing. So just remember though, a big chunk of that came from tax return. But that is how I do the month results at the end of each month. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Just a reminder, the new budget planners will be coming out later this year, hoping to get them on pre-order maybe in September, October, to be delivered out in December. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.